So I have been without any kind of enteral nutrition since the 29th of January. And I will probably be admitted to the hospital by next week. Today, I haven't gotten any nutrition down. I took 2 bites of food and vomited 4 times, and the muscle spasms are very severe in my esophagus. Maybe one good day where I could get a decent amount of food down, but otherwise, I had a half a can of soup and 2 things of yogurt over the course of a 3-day period. I'm having severe ulcer pains. This is the kind of stuff that leads to me going to the emergency room. If the current path were to continue, which it's looking like it's going to, I'll be in the emergency room by Sunday. I haven't been able to stay out of the hospital for longer than 60 days since 2008. Medical marijuana has kept me out of the hospital. Medical marijuana has allowed me to keep food down when nothing else will. Medical marijuana has allowed me to manage my pain. And that's the most important thing for me because that allows me to function. It went really well. It's today. And they're not sure whether it was vertigo or the first theory was dehydration. And then they ran my fluids at 500 an hour and gave me 2 boluses. So can't be dehydration. Then they said it was malnutrition. So I've been drinking Ensure. So now they're saying, okay, maybe it's not malnutrition. So that's when they called in the neurology consult. So it's a really good thing medical marijuana works for pain and nausea and like dizziness. I actually noticed the dizziness got a little better after I smoked too. Ow, ow, ow. Oh. It's still really hard to sit up on my own or to lean forward. I can't quite walk yet very well. I actually had them put in a catheter last night because my bladder wasn't emptying properly. There's no pain or anything in it. It's just like they say that things tend to be slowed down a little bit after surgery, so I had this feeling of constantly having to go to the bathroom when only tiny amounts were coming out. Ow! Oh! Okay, so that was like the extent of the movement I'm going to be able to do for a while. Basically, the longer this stuff sits in open air, the more it solidifies. Hello? Yeah, hi. No, actually, that procedure was done as an inpatient and does not need to be done. Actually, the doctor's office that scheduled the procedure should be the one that, they're the ones that did it as inpatient, so. Okay, alright, I will call his office. Okay. Okay, thank you. Bye. I have had 3 different surgeries that actually ended up being 5 different abdominal procedures, and every single time I've had an abdominal procedure done, it's taken longer to recover from it and hurt more, and it just takes longer for the muscles to kind of go back to where they're supposed to be. And this one was very, very difficult. I didn't feel like I could move at all. Actually, today has been one of the first days where I feel like I can even sit up for this long, because this is a big thing for me. I've pretty much been lying down. Haven't been able to leave the house. Just really been dealing with a lot of pain. I'm still taking medication from the hospital. The feeding tube, I wouldn't have been able to nourish or hydrate myself. I wouldn't have been able to get up that much, and yeah, there would have been no way that I would have been able to survive without the feeding tube. Just being able to eat all that food and taste that variety and just have all those flavors, like know that I'm not going to be throwing it up, and just know that it's gonna stay down, and I get to just kind of like have that experience. It's rare, but when I get medicine that really works well for me, I can do stuff like that sometimes. The message that I want people to get is that I'm living proof that medicating naturally works, that it actually is a legitimate form of making oneself better.